You're tuned into Simpson University's Red Hawks.
Stay juiced. Tav Masson. Narek. Tav Masson. Tav Massian. Okay, play the bumper. Play the bumper. Oh, you did? Oh, whoops. Hello, fans, and welcome out to the Reading Soccer Park. Curtain with it, right in front of the goalie, sends it toward that far side. Jacob Green joined here by Ryan Gavin. It's great to have you with us here for the second game today on the Red Hawk Sports Network. Following the women's game, we have the men taking on Pacific Union. In the women's game, the Red Hawks walked away with the 1-0 win. They got into the win column and start off conference play 1-0. Here's a breakaway for Barranco, looking to cross, sends it toward the middle. One chance right there early on.
Already a chance, yeah.
And Jonathan Garcia just with the left foot sends it wide.
Yeah, Simpson today, the team that they normally beat. I think that the thing that they've been caught out on is just being a little bit too quick in transition, too quick going forward. And I think there's no shame in just slowing the game down, passing it around, because they have a corner right now.
And this is a Simpson team that is 9-2 all-time versus PUC. It's a little chip shot toward the back post, sends far, corralled by Tavmassian. Tall goalie now up the field very quickly is the 14 of Dominic Cavan before Barranco helps corral and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and also Simpson, worth noting, without Ariel Perez Aviles after his red card in the last game. He is suspended for the first conference game today. Adrian Martinez back from I believe it was couldn't tell you exactly what it was, but from a slight injury. And he was available to play, but the coach wanted to keep him for conference play, so he's on the field now. Keep an eye on him on that outside wing back on the right side.
Sent up the field. There he is. There, Adrian Martinez putting in the work, chasing that ball down. Couple of slide tackles going on. Already a very, very quick pace from both teams. They've taken into the attacking zone a respective 2 times each. Now the throw in from the Red Hawks. Nice header there from Jake Boyd, the freshman for this Pioneer team.
Another team with quite a few freshmen, much like their girls team.
And the Redhawks on the year are 0-6. They're looking for their first win of the season. Getting slipped up there on the turf. Now in the contest, Trelise diving to his left, corrals it.
Wow, and Trelise,
that was...
Trelise almost lost that too on the roll. And PUC's number 9, Emiliano Asensio, coming in now for soccer fans out there. Asensio, a good name to have.
That was almost very quick goal scored by the Pioneers there. A great job by Trelise with the full extension diving to his left and then also keeping it corralled on the roll. Like you said, Ryan, almost lost it on the roll. Now Barranco works it from the back and smacked out of bounds. Garibay trying to work it up the pitch. Now Barranco the throw in.
Micaiah Curtin. That ball lost by Ortiz in the middle.
Now sent.
Hit forward. Galvez passes that back.
Trelise will boot it away. Zabala was going to have it for the Pioneers.
That ball out for a throw in.
Yeah, it was headed away by Esteban Piedra. Barranco with the throw in again. Sending it toward the attacking third. Goes to the 10 of Jonathan Garcia. Now back to Garcia.
Ortiz
looking to cross, but just a bit behind.
It's to Ortiz in the middle. Garcia couldn't touch that. He was offside. Edwin Zabala.
Curtin all the way up.
And it's curled by Tovmasayan. Tovmasayan, I was looking at his roster and couldn't find a nationality.
Yeah, Narek Tovmasayan.
Seems Armenian or something.
Or Tovmasian. Correction on the pronunciation guide there. Trelise controls it. Now sent to kick it away, boots it upfield. Stumbled up on himself was Esteban Piedra, and it goes out of bounds for a Pioneer throw-in.
Garcia Virgin was not happy with that ball, as that was wayward.
And the Pioneers will slow down the pace a little bit as it goes to Tovmasian. Now he boots it away with a left foot toward the far side wing, head around by a couple of Redhawks. Just getting underway here from the Redding Soccer Park in Redding, California. Game time temperature of 83 degrees under bluebird skies.
Brian Ortiz getting through very nicely. The referee whistles for a foul. And Asensio doesn't seem happy with either his teammates or the call, but I can't imagine it'd be the call because it was definitely a foul there by Asensio and Ortiz, as Santi Clavijo will take this, passes it back to Galvez, the center back, who played a game as a striker, but is now resuming the role as a center back for the Redhawks. That ball through the middle, finds Ortiz and attempted to go for their striker today, Virgin. Virgin played on I believe the left wing the last time we saw him in action, so a new role for him, playing at the center forward position.
Yeah, and that effort there by the Redhawks was just thwarted by the 5 of Ezekiel Gomez on the interception right outside the 18. And now the Pioneers have it at midfield, trying to get into the attacking zone of the Redhawks, but this defense is doing pretty well of keeping that ball out of the attacking zone, and Adrian Martinez putting in some great work over there on that far side wing.
And it is worth noting on this near side, Brian Ortiz, he sat out last game with illness, and he's kind of just sauntering around here, just 8 minutes into the game, and you see him coughing a little. So I wonder if he'll need to take a back seat at some point.
Definitely don't want to get too winded or tired early on, especially.
Also playing a player who is, sick regardless of his talent. Brian Ortiz is a very talented player, one of the better on the Simpson roster, in my opinion. You don't want to, see him sit, but you can't play him if he's sick, and you see him just not hesitant to make those runs. Yeah,
not 100% at all. You don't want to play a player if they're not at 100%, for sure.
I wonder if that'll make way for. Ortiz, midfielder, senior from North Hollywood, California. You wonder what other midfielder would be on the bench, would come in for. Spencer Schlange, the junior, has seen some time, and he.
Barranco heads that one out of bounds. The throw in headed up by, I believe that was the 14 of Nicholas Martinez.
Punted out there by Lazaro Ramirez.
Yeah, Ortiz is a big part of the game plan behind Gary Weaver as well, with the talent that he has.
There's he seems to be playing the left side now, but there is also he's just a force in the midfield and kind of on that, he reminds me of Chloe Tague. Obviously, Chloe Tague's a taller player for the girls team, but more of a, head on a swivel, always looking for that next best pass.
Yeah, very much an orchestrator of the offense. There's your big word of the day, an orchestrator of the offense.
Orchestrator of offense. No, I like that.
And just if he's not at 100%, it's going to be a missing piece. But also, if he's not in the lineup, I would make the argument it's even bigger loss.
Indeed.
Or at least deficit as far as the game plan is concerned for Coach Weaver. Strelisa is going to send this to Curtin. Curtin working this near side wing, looking up the field, head on a swivel. Sends it toward the 11 of Ortiz right there, but it goes right through him, just a little bit wide.
Yeah, and after that initial 5 minutes of just end-to-end stuff, it always just ends up. The game's always slow down a bit, but here Simpson won this ball in quite a favorable position. Garcia going for that, and a foul called on PUC. Just good play there by Garcia. Virgin throwing his body in between himself and between his opponent and the ball, and ended up Dylan Thomas, the junior, number 24, committing that foul.
Now a free kick, fairly close. A huge opportunity here for Simpson to go up early if they can get this inside of the box, get it headed in on that back post. They're going to stack up on this near side. Here it's booted in, but
that's
the back post and in.
University's Galvez, and we were just talking about that he played a game at striker and then has been playing as defender, but that showing his offensive prowess there, prodding that ball, just getting through to him, putting his. Looking on this other side, though, Brian Ortiz looks deflated. He was not a part of that corner play. And he's saying to Barranco there, he's just kind of nodding, saying no with his head. So
you have to assume it's because he wants to stay in.
Yeah, you have to wonder. I mean, no matter how good you are as a player, I wonder if, this isn't Michael Jordan. This ain't no flu game. And you got to... Yeah, he just does not. He's just coughing, spitting, like he seems. What I thought was just a thought at the beginning of the game is now pretty certain.
When you're running around like this, too, that fluid in your lungs.
Oh yeah.
Just any sort of it, you don't have as much capacity for air, and you're not playing at 100%. You don't have that full throttle, if you will, that fifth gear that you would normally have with the adrenaline rush and everything else going into a game like this. As Martinez on that far side gives it to
Virgin, just fighting for it, but kind of putting his hands on his opponent, but good defending there by PUC, but Martinez getting that back and passing it back to Ramirez.
To reiterate and go back toward that goal that was scored on that free kick. Again, back post, headed in I thought for a moment that Tomasian made a play on it, but it actually went right past him, was screened by a couple of players. It's great eyes from you, Ryan, to see that. But just very quickly, that ball found the back door and just went right into the back of the net. And now Simpson up by a score of 1-0. Now it's up to Simpson to finish the game strong. They've had a 1-0 lead before this season and lost it, or it resulted in a tie. They're 0-6 on the year. They want to get in the win column. This is a team that they've come close so many times already this season, and it just hasn't quite clicked through the full 90 minutes. And here today in the conference home opener, there's not really a better time and place to have everything click for you and get in the win column.
To go back to that goal, that is a thing teams will do. They'll try to get players now. Tomasian is tall looking fella, and players will try and disorient the keeper by kind of getting in and around him and running around, and that successfully done there. That ball just found the back post, and yeah, just a good, I think it might have been a foot that he got to it, Galvez, but a great goal nonetheless.
I believe so. I think it was a header and then off the foot of Galvez.
Barranco getting up there.
Right here is headed around by a number of players. Fighting for it there, now getting shoved to the ground as a 22 of Marcus Hayes. And Ortiz gets taken out. No call back-to-back on both of those plays. It's actually the 23 of Esteban Pedra previously that ended up on the pitch.
Absolutely a foul without a doubt, in my opinion, but not called.
And it might have been a make-up non-call after Pedra was taken out before. See that a lot in football and basketball. Not so much in soccer just because the fouls are a lot more rare, but at least the no calls are rare. This one's sent toward that far side outside the 18. Battling for it is the 14 Dominic Cavan, but can't come away with it. The Red Hawk defense, again, standing tall, able to thwart that offensive effort, and Trelease with a goal kick here.
And Trelease, if not long, this ball will probably go to Curtin to his left, as it does, and then press from 9. Will he try and find? They'll try and find Barranco here on the end, but Garibay just not having his eyes open there and just passes that ball out and apologizes to Barranco. Garibay, their captain, very stoic player. You see him in the weight room often, by himself late at night. That kicked away there by Simpson's Liberato. Some offensive pressure there by Martinez and Garcia Virgin. And that goes flying over Ramirez's head. Ramirez, just that ball, losing that ball out of play.
Now PUC will work it from the back there at midfield, trying to get back into the attacking zone and apply some pressure to this Red Hawk defense here with 29 minutes remaining in the first half. PUC's been aggressive already.
Yeah.
As they slow things down here, kind of just hold on to the ball, letting their offense get into position. But it goes right to Red Hawks number 16, Nathan Liberato, before it's pushed back by the Red Hawks. They work it around from that back end. Curtin now sending it up to Barranco. Barranco in a 2-on-1 looking for some help, sends it to Garibay. Garibay will send it back to Trelease, and Trelease will likely give it to, actually doesn't go to Curtin. Very surprising there. We saw the last home game, Curtin and Trelease with that connection, just sending it back and forth a lot of times, especially working against the high press in that game. That was against Northwest University. That was back on September 12th.
Yeah, that was a toughie. Yeah, we see here.
And Brian Ortiz
is just not okay, and
Yeah, he'll get subbed out right here. And a little break in the action on the pitch here. Ortiz sat down for a second. You have to imagine he's maybe dizzy or something like that.
I mean, it's maybe a hint of vertigo or something. But I mean, I was talking to one of the players, and they were telling me that Ortiz was sat out with illness a couple games ago, and I mean, it obviously hasn't gotten better. But obviously, Coach Weaver wants to play his best players for the conference opener. But you know, looks like Jimenez is gonna come in. Alan Gonzalez, excuse me, who also is featured as a starter for most of their games and played well. So we'll see what.
Yeah, and Brian Ortiz is gonna go sit down for a second and just make sure he's all right. Now Barranco.
And that's a header. It's a play on the ball, but Barranco gets the head to the back of his own head. Ezekiel Gomez, the freshman.
Now they're calling the trainers out. Breaking the action here, back-to-back, just lulls in the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous play, but yeah, just trying to.
And yeah, just to allow the trainer to take a look at these players, we're going to cut to a 1-minute break. We'll be back in about 60 seconds here from the Reading Soccer Park. So we get some subs in and just the trainers checking out both Barranco and this PUC player. I believe it was number 9, Emiliano Asensio, the senior.
You can go anywhere and get a degree, but where are you going to get the degree and have a little bit of a more meaningful impact in your life?
Everyone's like so outgoing and wants to know each other and wants to get together and hang out.
There's so much to do. You can go hike or you can go down to the lake.
Never been fishing before, did it up here, snowboarding. I mean, everything I've done with this community and the people has just been super fun.
The professors actually know your name. It's awesome. They want people to be here and they want people to succeed.
You're never alone. Like there's always resources and people to help you.
This will bring power into this.
Something that made me want to come to Simpson was hearing about how people have grown their faith with God.
There's so much the school has to offer, whether that be like spiritually, academically, sports, like it's just good all around. And it's great people, great mentors, great professors, coaches, you name it.
Hello fans and welcome back. We're back underway here. Trelease with the goal kick after the collision on the field. Both players seem to be all right. That header by Esteban Pedro was wide left of the goal. Now we're back underway with a little over 27 minutes remaining here in this first half. So throw in from PUC goes in, but Red Hawks get the possession before they turn it over right back toward PUC.
And someone loses his shin guard or something, it seems.
And hopefully no one kicks it. That is something
right.
we learned last game, or at least I learned last game, that that is a big penalty and a costly penalty as well. It's number 23, Esteban Pedro again. He's been on the pitch a lot. He was just on the pitch on that header with Barranco where they collided. And now he's on the ground after he was tripped up, got his feet taken out. Now the referee and players surrounding him making sure he's all right. Just got clipped on that lower part of his leg down near his calf. It will be a free kick and a yellow card on Nathan Liberato. So already the first yellow card of the game. The Red Hawks will set a wall.
Yeah, that was a rough tackle. So definitely a chance here for PUC to throw this in, and the referee will, the bench taking care of their players. A few like a bit of roughhousing here early on. Head into the back of Barranco, and definitely they will. Hopefully, that's it for the injury report of this game.
And Franklin Antwi will check in for Pedra after Pedra's checked out.
We have a yellow card in the... A few yellow cards, I don't know.
Yeah, and all that's showing on the live stats is the yellow card to Liberato. The Redhawks set the wall.
Okay, somebody got a yellow card there for a delay of game, and I guess had maybe a chain or something still on his arm that was illegal to play with. I don't know exactly what, but a bit of a cheap yellow card there.
That's Franklin Antwi, who just checked in for Pedra, who's been batted around a couple of times. So the wall's set for the Redhawks. And this kick will go high toward the near side post. A couple of players go up, collide midair, but it'll be a...
Wasn't far off being an offside there, in my opinion.
That'll be a corner for the 10 of Adrian Dienencourt. Here goes sent up toward that back post, headed away by Simpson.
Galva's getting his head to that. And Simpson out quick there, and Clavijo gets a very precious full on that.
A clean boot on it.
Gets it to Garcia, who gets it in the middle to Clavijo, who passes it out to Garibay. First time in a while now we've had some movement in this game. Gonzalez has it.
And back on that attacking third after they get across midfield. They had to work it back. Now they turn it over. Taken by the 25, Miguel Garcia. On a turn, throws on the brakes, sends it back toward Anthony Orochi. Orochi bobbing and weaving, sends it to this near side wing, where Asensio is before.
That.
Barranco back to Antwi. Now getting in there.
Bit heavy-handed there by Clavijo, yeah.
And then a cluster of red jerseys surrounding the 3 of Orochi before the whistle's blown.
It's going to be a free kick to Simpson as Garcia Virgin was being latched onto by Orochi.
Now this one sent up the pitch on the far side wing. Battling for it over there is Ramirez. Doesn't quite get to it in time before it goes out of bounds. Now Dylan Thomas sends it toward this near side. Gomez now with it, working slow, trying to find the open man. Sends it up the pitch, a long pass. Booted around, now back to Garcia, who sends it toward this near side wing to Antwi, looking to cross. Has no help, defended by
Antwi
Alan Gonzalez, who's going to send it up the pitch, goes behind the 10 of Jonathan Garcia. Now
offside.
Back to Gonzalez before he's called offsides.
Some anger there as Antwi passed that ball right to a Simpson player and kind of just gave up on the play, and number 25 Miguel Garcia just absolutely livid at him, telling him to run and get back on D.
Yeah, and Trolise also equally as upset. Now the far side, Martinez defending against Garcia. Before it's sent to that. The 2 of Jake Boyd now sent in toward the 18 box where it's headed away by Barranco.
And Barranco obviously doesn't have any scars or anything from getting hit in the back of the head. He's been active with the headers.
And his ability to climb the ladder is very impressive. He's one of the shorter guys on the pitch, if not the shortest, but he's able to get up there with the rest of them.
So Antwi making that run, not getting that ball. Kind of stopping in his tracks. He's trying to stay open here on the right side, but they're just not finding him. Barranco is doing a good job in staying vigilant. As you see that ball passed by Gomez over to the far side.
Also, something that could be a factor in this game. PUC is in all-black jerseys playing on turf in 85-degree weather. And Angwin, California is not exactly known for heat waves. Again, that's back near where I'm from. That weather up in the mountains, not really similar to Reading at all.
As right as you say that, they go for a water break, Jacob. So.
Yeah, a little hydration break here, which we will cut to a quick 1-minute break yet again to allow them to hydrate. A break in the action here in the 21st minute. The Redhawks up by a score of 1-0.
You can go anywhere and get a degree, but where are you going to get the degree and have a little bit of a more meaningful impact in your life?
Everyone's like so outgoing and wants to know each other and wants to get together and hang out.
There's so much to do. You can go hike or you can go down to the lake.
Never been fishing before, did it up here. Snowboarding, I mean, everything I've done with this community and the people has just been super fun.
The professors actually know your name. It's awesome. They want people to be here and they want people to succeed.
You're never alone. Like, there's always resources and people to help you.
This will bring power into this.
Something that made me want to come to Simpson was hearing about how people have grown their faith with God.
There's so much the school has to offer, whether that be like spiritually, academically, sports. Like, it's just good all around, and it's great people, great mentors, great professors, coaches, you name it.
Experience,
Learn, grow,
And impact.
At Simpson University.
I was trying to avoid that. Shoot. Hello, fans, and welcome back. We're back underway here from the Reading Soccer Park. Jacob Green joined here by Ryan Gavin. It's great to have you with us for this second game for Simpson soccer, but following the women's game, they took the game against PUC by a score of 1-0. Now the men's team looking to do the same, get in the win column. They're 0-6 on the year, searching for their first win. And here in the conference opener, facing off against PUC, we're back from the hydration break as this one's sent toward the box, but headed away by the Redhawks. And now Garibay on the breakaway. He's got a little bit of help as they storm down the field. Pass goes just a bit behind Jonathan Garcia. He's going to have to slow down. Now get outside the 18, working the perimeter, and pushed around, no call there.
Great play there by Garibay to come out of that corner and just show that initiative and just head full of steam going forward. Maybe could have kept that ball a little bit longer to himself, but deciding the pass to Garcia Virgin was the right one, just a little behind him.
Now Martinez back to Curtin. Curtin feeling the pressure of the 6 of Edwin Zabala. He's going to send it to the far side before it's booted up the field. And now Tavmasian sends it around, helps the defense work the ball from the back as they get ready to move forward toward midfield. Working slow, trying to control the tempo as much as they can. Again, this is a PUC team that's not used to the Reading heat. This is a Red Hawk team that's been practicing in it all fall semester, I should say, and part of the end of summer. Now battling for it there.
Antwi just putting a strong body there in between himself and Gonzalez.
And now this near side wing, just not as, almost getting to it there was Jonathan Garcia. Almost
very close, yeah.
Got an easy goal on the pressure on Tavmasian. But with Brian Ortiz checked out of the game, and instead Alan Gonzalez in,
made away, yeah.
Just a different spark on this side of the field. This is going to get sent out of bounds by Barranco. Couldn't quite get around it.
Pretty wastefully kicks that away, but
here in the 24th minute. The throw in from Antwi. Looking for Dominic Cavan, but he sends it to Garcia instead. Some solid defense, but taken out there was Clavijo. And a free kick for Simpson. Sending it back is Garbe. Now it goes to Trolice from the 14 of Nicholas Martinez. Now back to Martinez on that far side. Pass back to Trolice. He's going to send it to Curtin.
Yeah,
Curtin looking up the pitch, but there's nothing there. The high press from PUC.
Just kind of slowed down the play here, which is, you know, Simpson will be happy with that, especially 1-0 up. 15 minutes to go in the half.
Now Antwi with the
very active
pressure.
Here. Gives away the free kick. Yeah, he's antsy to get that ball and just kind of active. And he is on a yellow already, I believe, so.
Now another huge shot for Simpson. It's about the same depth that they scored that goal on from Nicholas Martinez in the 12th minute. Another shot here just on the opposite side of the field on this near side, just outside the 18-yard box.
Wonder what they'll try to get one curling in the far side corner here, but seeing the lineup at the back here, it looks like they're going to go into the box.
It's going to be the 6 of Clavijo with a chip shot that goes just a bit too far.
Offside call by the linesman there.
Another opportunity for the Redhawks to tack onto the lead, but the offsides call thwarting that. Now Simpson will have to fight to get the ball back. The Pioneers taken into the attacking zone. It goes past the foot and all the way toward Dominic Cavan, who's going to chase it down on this near side wing toward the corner. Sends it back to the 6 of Zabala. Sent toward the goal, and Trolice blocks it before Barranco tries to head it, keep it in bounds. Curtin on the pressure. Sent toward the back post, goes wide of Dean in court. He's going to have to work hard to chase that down toward that far side and keep it from going out of bounds. Now PUC will reset. Some quick short passes as they set up those triangles on the perimeter of the 18.
That shot.
And the
taken
slide
and going
tackle
to go out for a Garbe. Seemed to hurt his wrist there.
Yeah, on that slide tackle, Garbe got in there. Looked like he got a small, just a bit of a toe on it. Now to be a corner for the 14 of Dominic Cavan. Sent toward that back post, trying to get headed away by the Redhawks.
Oh,
Caroms around and went off of one of the Redhawks. Now it's sent in again. Goes wide. Little chopper toward the left of Trolice, who makes his way to field that grounder.
And he connected to that shot. That was blocked because he connected on that one. And that would have been a hard one for the goalie to stop.
Yeah, and luckily there was some Redhawks right there, put a body to it. Whether or not it was intentional, but yeah, it was definitely a strong connection from the foot there for PUC. Now Curtin working at the high press coming in from PUC. Trolice is going to send it wide. It goes out of bounds. That's the second time that's happened.
Yeah, it just pulled it a little.
Just trying to get rid of it quick. That high press coming in clutch for PUC as they get the ball right back in the attacking third. It's headed off the throw-in by Asensio, and Antwi can't get to it in time. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a Simpson throw-in now. Bronco with it. Quick passes back and forth as Simpson tries to swing it. Now sent up the field. Garcia almost able to make a
They're asking for an offside here, the defenders, but it's going out for a throw-in regardless.
Now it gets sent up the pitch. Bronco heads it away out of bounds.
And the linesman says there's a free kick there on the play, a foul, or a foul throw. Okay, a foul throw. Oh, he's kicked his leg up on that throw, so foul throw, so Simpson get it back.
That's a
so a rule you don't see broken often by collegiate athletes and professionals alike, so that, yeah. I mean, it's a throw-in. It's not the biggest change in the flow of the game, but still one that, if you're a coach, you're not happy to see your player mess that one up.
But for Simpson, that is definitely catching a break. They go from having to defend their attacking third to being in the attacking third, but PUC easily thwarts the offensive effort. They get it toward their attacking third.
I mean, Jacob, I'm coaching 5th to 7th graders at my local church, and that's like one of the first things we taught them. So, not to kick their legs up when they throw the ball.
Yeah, gotta have 2 feet touching the ground. Adrian Martinez
Taken out there.
taken out, goes for a little roll. Now Simpson will have a free kick. A number of fouls committed by PUC already today. Only one by the Redhawks. That's the 5th PUC foul. Now Trelease will send it away on the free kick. Sends it deep toward the 18 and goes off the head of a Pioneer and the 16 of Liberato. Now Bronco with it on this near side, on the turn, sends it up the pitch.
Oh, and
Breakaway here for Jonathan Garcia toward the goal.
And he's called offside. I don't know if he was, but I guess it was.
I don't know where it was offsides. Again, I'm newer to soccer. I don't have quite the.
I think he just ran just too early there.
The game's a lot faster for me. The more you watch sports, the more you call sports. As this one's punched out by Trelease, who gets up for it. Now Antwi with the header. Now Bronco will take it out and kick it away. Again toward Jonathan Garcia, who.
That's got to be a foul. Wow, and it's not called. And
Garcia's down on the pitch as well. Great ball control as play goes on here.
He's not happy with that.
Play not being stopped. Now play finally being stopped.
Dylan Thomas is also hurt, it seems.
They collided mid-air, kind of landed on top of each other a little bit. And to go back to that offsides, again, soccer is a lot faster to me. I see things unfolding a lot quicker, a lot slower, I should say, than you do, Ryan. You kind of see stuff a lot more before it happens because you've watched a lot more soccer. And but from what I know, that did not look offsides at all. Maybe it's just our angle.
I mean, our angle is tough. I mean, it's one of those where the linesman, because that ball kind of came out of nowhere, and the linesman didn't seem to be super attentive on the play. But I think when he looked up, Garcia Virgin just jumped the gun so well that the linesman was probably like, oh, well, he must have been offside. But it looked like he timed it perfectly. But
just unfortunate there for the Redhawks. Now we'll try and get back underway here after both players have gotten up off the pitch. Seem to be all right. It's the 24 of Dylan Thomas rather. After that offsides call. .9:13 left to play. And it will be a dropped ball here, I believe. PUC will have possession of it. Dylan Thomas working it from the back with Orochi. Now pressure applied by Jonathan Garcia. Now sent up the field, intercepted.
Gonzalez gets that. Gonzalez chasing it.
Trying to get around,
wins
gets
it.
through. Now bobs and weaves, sends it to Jonathan Garcia, 2-on-1, and it's punted away.
Oh, and Santi Clavijo, number 6 there, just running in on that right side, and he was wide open. Not too happy that ball didn't find him.
Now to be a throw-in for Simpson. Take that back, it'll be a corner for Simpson. Will be Barranco taking it. Oh, I take that back, it is a throw-in. I was correct the first time.
Yeah, throw in here. Barranco. It seemed like his foot might have almost come up there, but no call by the linesman. And that is a shank.
Yeah, off the tree and onto these
Oh, I didn't even see it come down, but there it is.
these nets. Pitch side. And now Barranco again with the throw-in. Booted up over here to corral it is 16 of Liberato before it goes off of him and out of bounds. Antwi with the throw-in. Sends it toward Dylan Thomas. Now works it on that far side wing where Dean Court's going to take it up the pitch across midfield and get into the attacking third. Far side wing now sent back toward the middle.
Wow,
On the turn,
almost got through.
it's just surrounded by Redhawks before Marcus Hayes picks it up.
A freshman.
Gets it to this near side where Barranco will kick it back, and it'll go off of Antwi and out of bounds.
Antwi feels maybe he was fouled there, but the ball was out of play already, so.
Alan Gonzalez applying the pressure.
Yeah, he's been good since he came on. Ortiz obviously just needed the seat. He was just kind of sauntering with his injury, but
Some fresh legs. This one's headed up, and somehow thought it was going to stay in bounds, but it just barely made its way out of bounds. Now back toward midfield. Garcia looking for some help. Screened by a trio of Redhawks. Now on that far side wing. Ramirez contesting it as it's sent toward goal where Trelise will leap up and grab it with two hands.
yeah, good authoritative play by Trolise there. With just under 6 minutes to go in the half. Yeah, quieted down a little bit since that goal and since a spell of yellow cards there. 2 yellow cards in like the span of a minute. And now we're, yeah, it's kind of who's going to break first at the moment.
Yeah, just outside of 5 minutes left before half. Taking it up the pitch here is Gonzalez, using those speedy legs, looking for Barranco, but it caroms off of a Pioneer out of bounds.
Yeah, great bit of play there by Gonzalez, just running into too much traffic there.
Calvillo the throw-in as they pass it back and forth. Now Jonathan Garcia sends it toward goal, but Antwi is going to box out and let it go out of bounds. Clavijo trying to get to it. Antwi with the
Well done.
smart play. As Topmassin then with the goal kick. As PUC works it up the pitch. Sent a little bit too high where it's headed around by Christian Garcia.
That ball falls just outside the 18 there.
Now Martinez on that far side wing. just taking it up the pitch, getting it out of the attacking zone, but then the Redhawks having to work from the back again.
Another interesting lineup decision. David Perez, number 28 for Simpson, played all of their games until now, so I wonder if there's a little injury. Big man from Stockton, California. Excuse me, San Bernardino, California.
Now Curtin with it. Sends it to Gonzalez. It's stripped of it by Antwi. Antwi to Zabala. Zabala looking to cross. Gets outside the 18. Weaves through the defense before it's taken by Nathan Liberato.
Looked like he was looking for a penalty more than anything there. Trying to weave his way in. Hopefully a foot would catch him and go down.
Some slippage on the turf by a couple of players.
That's what it looked like to me anyway. But
definitely could have been a foul.
Here.
Slipping up there is another PUC Pioneer, Jake Boyd. Now the Redhawks. Just over 3 minutes. Here's a pass up the pitch.
Almost finds Perez or Garcia Virgin. Almost finds him, just short of the pass, and Dylan Thomas able to thwart it away. We have a wide open Abraham Najim on his right side. Not so wide open anymore, but he was wide open, yelling for it.
Yeah, he was hauling for it on this near side as he made his way down the pitch.
And Antwi kind of back in a right back position now, with Naham playing right forward. I wonder what the change was there, what the thought process was. Although Antwi seems to have been doing a little better in that defensive position, but normally when you do have a player on a yellow card, you don't want to bring him back. But
and Alan Gonzalez stripped that away, but then PUC got it right back. Now on the fast break is Garibay looking for someone to pass it to. He's going to send it up to Jonathan Garcia Virgin before it's stripped out of his possession.
Every time he's playing up there up front by himself, and every time he seems to get near, there's two guys just on him, and he just can't get through.
He's drawing that double coverage. The double team, I should say. But on a fast break like that, seeking a leading pass, it is very much like a American football play, if you will.
Yeah.
We try and drop it in the breadbasket. Now, a slide tackle coming in.
That was a clean tackle. That was a clean tackle. Referee calling a foul there. But that was absolutely, I mean, everyone here saw it. That was all ball.
And the elation of the PUC fans in the crowd, part of the women's team. Now it'll be a free kick as the Redhawks will set a wall. And a huge chance here for the Pioneers. As they set a wall. With under a minute left to play. And PUC has a chance to tie it up before we head to halftime. Four-man wall, now it's sent toward the goal. Goes wide, Trolise diving to his left.
At all.
And Trolise was there if that snuck in between the sticks. Trolise guessing right, moving to his left on the kick, and he had that near side post covered well. So that shot was just a bit off target from Edwin Zabala. Now Trolise will kick it away, burning a little bit of clock here with now 15 seconds remaining. Trolise will send it away deep toward midfield. And time will wind down. PUC will try and get one more shot off, but it's going to be headed around and into the attacking zone for the Redhawks as time winds down. And the Redhawks survive the first half with their lead still intact. 1-0, they're up. We have a little 15-minute halftime break. We'll be back for the second half momentarily. But Ryan, I mean, what'd you pick up from that first half on what Simpson can do better and what they need to fix?
I mean, they're doing great, like on this left side here and even on the right side, getting runs up forward. That last pass, just, you know, Jonathan Garcia Virgin, the striker, is just always kind of up there by himself. So that's good. I like what they're doing. Last time they maybe committed too many bodies forward, got the counterattacks on them. They're not doing that this time. They're keeping bodies back. What can be better? I mean, they are letting PUC play with the ball a little bit more, and like if you look at the record in the past, Simpson should be outplaying this team by a bit more than they are. And so far, it seems like a bit of an even game. And PUC had a few chances on goal, a few good block shots. And give credit to them; their players are working hard, and they have quite a few freshmen in their roster, and they are working hard, trying to earn their stripes in collegiate football. And this is their first game as, first conference game as PUC athletes. So it's a big deal for them. So I think Simpson needs to not get complacent. Maybe send one or two more bodies forward, but still stay defensive. But yeah, so far the game is good. Game is a little slow in parts, but I'm enjoying the forward-minded thinking of both teams.
Yeah, I would agree. Both teams, handling the ball well. There hasn't been a lot of just bad interceptions or possessions being taken, but again, slow pace. Both teams trying to control the tempo, and PUC more so trying to work it slow, deal with the heat as best they can. Again, in those black jerseys, which just a whole different vibe than what they're used to. So we'll be back for the second half in a little over 13 minutes. This is Jacob Green and Ryan Gavin on the Red Hawk Sports Network from the Reading Soccer Park in Reading, California.
I think you can go anywhere and get a degree, but where you're going to get the degree and have a little bit of a more meaningful impact in your life.
Personally, it's brought me out of my shell for sure. I'm very introverted into myself. And then coming here, everyone's so outgoing and wants to know each other and wants to get together and hang out.
There's so much to do. You can go hike or you can go down to the lake.
Go play golf with people that work here. Never been fishing before, get it up here. Snowboarding, everything I've done with this community and the people has just been super fun.
Academically, I have managed to put much more time and effort after practices, into the books. Before there's an athlete, there's a student.
And you grow here a lot more just because the people you're put around and the professors they have here and just the faculty.
The professors actually know your name. It's awesome. They want people to be here and they want people to succeed.
You're never alone. There's always resources and people to help you.
This will bring power into this, and then you'll have another one that's going to the light bulb.
Living here has made me much more independent, and it has made me much more of a disciplined person.
Feels like family. You feel supported by everyone you're with. It's a good community.
People are so welcoming here. It's just an awesome environment.
I think it's the best thing about it. I made the best relationships I've made in a really long time here.
Building relationships and deepening your faith, it's allowed me to really go in depth within the scripture.
Something that made me want to come to Simpson was hearing about how people have grown their faith with God.
If you want to continue on growing with your faith, Simpson University is the best place.
There's so much the school has to offer, whether that be spiritually, academically, sports. It's just good all around, and it's great people, great mentors, great professors, coaches, you name it. Everyone's here to help, and everyone wants to see each other succeed here.
Experience,
learn, grow,
and impact
at Simpson University.
Simpson University was named a 5-star Champions of Character institution for the 2023 to 2024 school year, as they received a perfect score, 100 out of 100 points. Simpson University has also earned the Sportsmanship Award in the California Pacific Conference for the 2023-2024 school year, as they embodied true professionals on and off the field. You're tuned into Simpson University's Red Hawk Sports Network and KCNR Shasta Reading. Need a plan for future goals and investments? Call Merrill Lynch Financial Services today. They can help you build a successful financial plan. Simpson alum David Van Dyke is committed to creating a financial plan that will help you reach your long-term goals. Simpson University is a proud sponsor of Nike, the official on-field gear of your Simpson University Red Hawks.
go. Rebounded by Conrad. Oh! Jamari Tate with the hammer being thrown down.
The 0-1 delivery from the righty Jones off the first base side. The breaking ball hit in the air toward left field. To the track. At the wall.
Another serve here. Over the tape. Right with the pancakes. Davies. Back corner. And the Redhawks get the point. Quinn Wright. Now here's a guy, man. Run that back. Put that on the highlight reel. Coming out of nowhere. Able to pancake the ball. Takes this one towards goal. Leaping up and in. Chloe Take from deep.
What a
Fits
shot.
it between the crossbar and the full extension of Gabriela Montez. That'll put the Redhawks up by 1. What a shot from Chloe Take.
Deep from, oh my goodness. Dre is unconscious right now with 21 points.
You're tuned into Simpson University's
I think you can go anywhere and get a degree, but where you're going to get the degree and have a little bit of a more meaningful impact in your life.
Personally, it's brought me out of my shell for sure. I'm very introverted into myself. And then like coming here, everyone's like so outgoing and wants to know each other and wants to get together and hang out.
There's so much to do. You can go hike or you can go down to the lake.
Go play golf. People that work here, never been fishing before, get it up here. Snowboarding. I mean, everything I've done with this community and the people has just been super fun.
Academically, I have managed to put much more time and effort after practices, into the books. Before there's a athlete, there's a student.
And you grow here a lot more just because the people you're put around and the professors they have here and just the faculty.
The professors actually know your name. It's awesome. They want people to be here and they want people to succeed.
You're never alone. Like there's always resources and people to help you.
This will bring power into this, and then you'll have another one that's going to the light bulb.
Living here has made me much more independent, and it has made me much more of a disciplined person.
Feels like family. You feel supported by everyone you're with. It's a good community.
People are so welcoming here. It's just an awesome environment.
I think it's the best thing about it. I've made the best relationships I've made in a really long time here.
Building relationships and deepening your faith, it's allowed me to really go in depth within the scripture.
Something that made me want to come to Simpson was hearing about how people have grown their faith with God.
If you want to continue on growing with your faith, Simpson University is the best place.
There's so much the school has to offer, whether that be like spiritually, academically, sports, like it's just good all around. And it's great people, great mentors, great professors, coaches, you name it. Everyone's here to help and everyone wants to see each other succeed here.
Experience,
learn, grow,
and impact
at Simpson University.
You can go anywhere and get a degree, but where you're going to get the degree and have a little bit of a more meaningful impact in your life.
Everyone's like so outgoing and wants to know each other and wants to get together and hang out.
There's so much to do. You can go hike or you can go down to the lake.
Never been fishing before, get it up here. Snowboarding. I mean, everything I've done with this community and the people has just been super fun.
The professors actually know your name. It's awesome. They want people to be here and they want people to succeed.
You're never alone. Like there's always resources and people to help you.
This will bring power into this.
Something that made me want to come to Simpson was hearing about how people have grown their faith with God.
There's so much the school has to offer, whether that be like spiritually, academically, sports, like it's just good all around. And it's great people, great mentors, great professors, coaches, you name it.
Experience,
learn, grow,
and impact
at Simpson University.
The main reason I wanted to transfer here was just the faith aspect. I wanted to build my faith and get stronger and build a close relationship with the Lord. I think this was the best place to do it.
Something that made me want to come to Simpson was hearing about how people have grown their faith with God and just being surrounded by a family that makes them feel at home.
I feel like coming here, I'm able to understand why I believe what I believe through scripture.
I felt like God kind of put a calling and he told me to come here.
Since we live by the Spirit, let us keep in step with the Spirit.
It allowed me to dive deeper into my faith. My faith is way more stronger than before I came here.
I feel like I've grown much more closer to God.
That helped me grow in my faith to talk about it a little bit more, be a little bit more outspoken about it. I'm thankful for it.
At Simpson University, we believe in more than just earning a degree. We believe in transformation. Experience a community that creates lifelong impact and friendships. Learn from professors who know your name and invest in your future. Grow into the leader you were meant to be, grounded in purpose and faith, and impact the world in ways you never imagined. Your future starts here at Simpson University.
I think you can go anywhere and get a degree, but where you're going to get the degree and have a little bit of a more meaningful impact in your life.
Personally, it's brought me out of my shell for sure. I'm very introverted into myself. And then coming here, everyone's so outgoing and wants to know each other and wants to get together and hang out.
There's so much to do. You can go hike or you can go down to the lake.
Go play golf with people that work here. Never been fishing before, did it up here. Snowboarding, I mean, everything I've done with this community and the people has just been super fun.
Academically, I have managed to put much more time and effort after practices, into the books. Before there's a athlete, there's a student.
You grow here a lot more just because the people you're put around and the professors they have here and just the faculty.
The professors actually know your name. It's awesome. They want people to be here and they want people to succeed.
You're never alone. There's always resources and people to help you.
This will bring power into this, and then you'll have another one that's going to the light bulb.
Living here has made me much more independent, and it has made me much more of a disciplined person.
Feels like family. You feel supported by everyone you're with. It's a good community.
People are so welcoming here. It's just an awesome environment.
I think it's the best thing about it. I made the best relationships I've made in a really long time here.
Building relationships and deepening your faith, it's allowed me to really go in depth within the scripture.
Something that made me want to come to Simpson was hearing about how people have grown their faith with God.
If you want to continue on growing with your faith, Simpson University is the best place.
There's so much the school has to offer, whether that be spiritually, academically, sports. It's just good all around, and it's great people, great mentors, great professors, coaches, you name it. Everyone's here to help and everyone wants to see each other succeed here.
Experience,
learn, grow,
and impact
at Simpson University.
Simpson University was named a 5-star Champions of Character institution for the 2023 to 2024 school year as they received a perfect score, 100 out of 100 points. Simpson University has also earned the Sportsmanship Award in the California Pacific Conference for the 2023-2024 school year as they embodied true professionals on and off the field. You're tuned into Simpson University's Red Ox Sports Network. You're tuned into Simpson University's Red Ox. tuned into Simpson University's Red Hawks.
It's not as fun. That's horrible.
Golf, not so much, but like soccer games and stuff, they do. Wow, are you warm?
Yeah, I'm in the sun.
Stop being a baby, dude.
Fine.
Jill, tell Jacob to stop being a baby. I'll get in the sun for you if I get the good mic.
No, just kidding. If we can get the canopy shifted over to the left at some point, that would be great. Don't worry about it if not, but
yeah, just like a few
just
inches.
so I'm not in the sun. Get it over. Thank you.
Got the ass.
Yeah. Freaking. Oh, bro, now you're in the sun. Okay, we're live. Hello, fans, and welcome back to the Reading Soccer Park. Jacob Green joined here by Ryan Gavin. It's great to have you with us here for this midday matinee between the Redhawks and the Pioneers. Simpson up by a score of 1-0 as we begin this second half. Swapping into the field, and Redhawks trying to maintain their 1-0 lead and hopefully tack on even more.
Spencer Schlange is checked in for Simpson University, along with Sean Olmo and Dylan Sides, Ryan Denega, and Jorge Saldana Sonara. So a lot of new additions for the Simpson team to start the second half.
Great musical group, by the way. New Edition.
What is?
New Edition's a great musical
New
group.
Edition, yep.
The non-plural.
Sean Olmo, good kid that I see around a lot. Sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Schlange tangled up and then pushed to the ground immediately after.
Guess what stays in Vegas doesn't always stay in Vegas, because he is quite literally in Reading playing collegiate soccer.
You're just on one with the puns and the quips today.
You know, I've been doing this for like 5 or 6 games now, and I think it's time to branch out.
Get a little bit more comfortable behind the mic. A little more, not out of pocket, but
just a little more comfortable. I think if fans are watching this, they might be falling asleep with my monotone voice at times.
It's just that accent.
Trying to liven things up again for you guys back home.
It's just a sweet, sultry voice with that accent. You could read books for a living, you know? Just a very calming presence here in the booth, pitch side.
Read books for a living. Hey, that might not be too bad.
Little voice actor. That's what you could be doing. Unless, you know, you want to commentate sports long term, but especially soccer. The accent adds like 10 aura points for you.
Potentially. I think I have the voice for golf.
I would agree,
nice, boring.
Actually.
Oh, and PUC gets through.
Sent towards the goal, but
that seemed to be perfect for a header, but he'd never put his head to it. So Dylan Thomas now
goes toward the back post, but just wide. Redhawks catch a break there.
Not a bad attempt at all.
The wind has completely died off here. It was a little bit gusty previously in parts of the first half, but now absolutely zero wind. Trelise will kick it away toward that far side. It's booted.
This is coming towards us here. Headed away by Jake Boyd, the freshman. And so that's offside. Quite. Didn't really make a play on it. Could have just kept play going, but
Sent back and forth between Thomas and the 3 of Orochi. Simpson playing a 4-4-2. Ryan, you can fact check me on that. Picking up a little bit of the soccer formations. I believe it's a 4-4-2.
4-4-2, one of the most used in English football, probably English soccer, but one of the most used formations over the past 10 years. But last year, actually in the Premier League, it was only used 9 times in like hundreds of games. So see, there you definitely got 4 in the back. It seems, yeah, they play 2 center backs and 2 wide backs, 4 in the back. Could even be like a 4-2-3-1 kind of thing.
Now Sean Olmo is looking for Schlengy there on the quick passes, but nothing came of it. Now comes to this near side where Boyd is.
Boyd.
Immediately surrounded. Now Schlengy with the pressure.
And then in court, the captain. And he quickly disposes of that down that wing. And a boot to the face. Now that's a...
Barranco has taken a handful of shots to his head today.
I mean, if that is an actual boot to the face, that is a foul and a card for dangerous play.
We'll see what happens here.
Because that's, he was moving his head downwards. There's also there's a high boot, but there's also a low head. If you come too close with your head, then you're the one making the dangerous play on the ball. But yeah, Barranco not happy with the ref there, not even making eye contact with him. Possibly feels like he should have been given a...
So that corner goes off of...
Felice tries to get out and punch it away, but unable to. This goes to the far side to Dominic Cavan. Cavan puts this into the box, and Galvez tries to dispose of it, but unable to.
Now tried against Trelice, diving to his left, corrals it. Another save for Trelice.
Definitely a lot more work in the second half so far here for the Simpson Redhawks.
Working against the high press of PUC. With a little over 38 minutes remaining in this game. Simpson up 1-0. They want to maintain that and tack on if they can, but they do not want to get caught in transition, which happened last time they played at home here. They got caught in transition after they had the lead. Ended up tying and fell to 0-6 on the year.
Yeah, and of course they had that tie game against Lincoln University. So it's 0-6-1. That ball's whipped into the box and finds the back, but Barranco again gets hurt, but Barranco amazingly gets a foot and prods a foot in there as Dominic Cavan was at that far post, ready to strike.
I actually want to correct myself. Lost by a score of 1-0 on that 8.6 buzzer beater. It was knotted up at 0. Simpson was trying to just walk away with the scoreless tie. Here's a leading pass to
onside
Sean Elmo, the 12, but gets it stripped. Lots of pushing and shoving going on as they get tangled up and both take each other to the ground.
Tugging at his shirt there, so that's called a foul called correctly there.
It was definitely a two-way hold, pushing, shoving, tugging, whatever you want to call it. Dylan Sides calling for it right up the middle. It's going to carry him off of a couple of Pioneers before Barranco comes out of nowhere, storming in on that far side wing, looking to cross toward Dylan Sides, who's made his way right in front of the goalie. Now it's crossed toward Sides, toward the back post, but corralled by Jake Boyd, who was there with the feet.
Does not result in a goal there for Simpson. And Garibay angry at his team.
Wide open with plenty of goal to work with after the goalie Tovmasian was on the ground, and on that far side post, there was 2/3 of the goal wide open.
Trelise not too happy with something that's happening with his team. Giving them a little correction.
Now Garibay gets in there, disrupts the ball movement of the Pioneers before it's headed around by the Redhawks again after it stays in the air for a while. Here comes more pressure.
That ball is intended for somebody, but we can't tell you who. As it falls back into the PUC defense. This is Dylan Thomas here.
On that far side as it goes to Gomez.
Ron Soldano very nearly able to dispatch PUC of the ball. Jake Boyd making that run on the left here. He would have been wanting that ball. He doesn't seem too happy that he didn't get it.
Trelise corrals that. Batted around, it's going to go out of bounds for a Pioneer throw, and they're going to work quickly toward their attacking third, toward this near side corner. Contesting that is Ramirez, and he's tripped up and taken to the ground. Lots of pulling and hooking. In hockey, it'd be high sticking. In this case, lots of extended arms and
we have
entanglement.
Looks like Ramirez down.
That will stop the clock. Potentially. That will be a foul on Simpson. Now it's sent in toward the box, headed away, but then right up, straight away, outside the 18. Dribbling it around was Dean in court before it's sent back in and finds the net. What a shot.
Looks like they were hoping for an offside there, but that goes in.
And Trelise waggling his finger, no, that shouldn't count. Not sure what you can even do here after that.
I mean, there is no video assistant referee or anything. Dylan Sides has that ball up forward. He's just ready to go get on with it.
Yeah, Trelise very upset at that. He got beat to his right. There was just, looked like he couldn't even see where the ball was. He was just screened. And then the ball came out of nowhere, found this near side post to the right of Trelise. And now we're all knotted up at one apiece after the goal coming in from Miguel Garcia in the 57th minute.
Spencer Schlange here losing it in the middle of the field there, and that's going to be caught by Trelise, but definitely playing with some confidence now, PUC.
Bronco will take it up that far side wing into midfield, looking for some red jerseys to see if they can get back into the attacking zone and apply more pressure. Simpson right now is getting outshot 10-1. And that one shot on goal as well was the one that found the net. It was off of a free kick. Bounding after this one is the 14 of Nicholas Martinez and also the 6 rather, of Edwin Zabala. Here's the throw in from Ramirez. Goes back toward
asking
midfield.
For a handball there is Sonora.
Now right in midfield is Zabala. And
Goes for goal
Trelise
there,
moving
and
to his left handles it.
Yet another shot there, and potentially another shot on goal.
Just another shot taken by PUC, and it's what we've talked about really in every game that we've called all season for both teams, is that you just got to keep taking those shots and eventually one will find the net, and that's kind of what happened for PUC right there. They took it from a little bit deeper out, the assist coming in from Anthony Orochi.
Yeah, they're definitely playing with a lot more confidence now. And yeah, like just these long balls and stuff, you can see that they feel good. And Simpson, I mean, like we talked about, they've struggled to hang on to results. And then when you are in that position again, trying to hang on, it can be quite demoralizing. Now, like you said at the beginning of the half, they brought in so many new players, and I wonder if Coach Weaver will think about getting some other guys back in.
That's what I have to imagine too. I see them warming up on that far sideline. You think some of the starters will come back in probably. Likely these secondary players for the Red Hawks was just to give the starters a break so that when they do come back into the game, just have fresher legs.
Indeed.
And maybe that's the key to finishing off these games strong for the Red Hawks. That might be Coach Weaver's idea behind that, with having some of these younger players get some burn. So there's about 4 or 5 subs awaiting to get in for Simpson, warming up on that sideline. Some of the starters today that were subbed out at half. Simpson moves it up the pitch. Barranco now with it. Battling, goes into a slide tackle before it's turned over. PUC has it now in their attacking third as they send it toward the goal, but it goes beyond Trolice, and goes out of bounds.
A bit of obviously trying to curl that one in. And that just kind of ends up, just going wayward past goal.
But it's another shot mailed in there by the Pioneers. Barranco tripped up right there.
The referee not happy with something.
Barranco has spent a lot of time down on the pitch.
And he seems kind of hurt now.
On his lower leg.
And he is one of the starters today, so.
Yeah, he's limping around a little bit. Can't put all of his weight on that.
That's a yellow card there.
Left leg, that'll be a yellow card.
I think I don't know. I mean, it was kind of in transition, the foul, but I think the reaction of Barranco kind of solidifies the referee's thoughts. Very slow. They like to walk. This referee likes to walk over to the players and then take out his yellow, so you don't really know what's coming. But
yeah, fun style being played there.
Indeed.
Barranco seems to be okay. He's still limping around.
Yeah, I know Coach Weaver very slow to take his players out today. We saw with Ortiz in the first half.
Here, we'll just keep an eye on Barranco. He's kind of waddling around a little bit. Now Trolice playing a little bit of keep away.
That is just a
Spencer Schlange with the header back toward midfield.
Ball right into the middle there by McCurtain. Always a no-go, really, but worked out.
Now leading pass toward Dylan Sides, trying to get the ball out. Was the keeper coming in now. It's sent right toward the front post. There's a shot on goal at least. Applying a little bit of pressure.
It seemed like he could have gone there himself, but he tried to play the selfless ball into Sabala, but it doesn't connect. And the Red Hawks have it back, and they can breathe a sigh of relief here. That's Sonora.
Now they send it to this near side. Olmo.
Sean Olmo.
Goes out of bounds. It goes off the 2 of Jake Boyd.
Throw in to Simpson.
Now here's a try. Goes off of Boyd again, out of bounds. This should be a corner. Getting some pushing and shoving going on in between plays.
Throw in seems to
everyone jockeying for position. And now Boyd taken out as he jumped up.
And he's holding his hamstring, or is that the back of his knee?
Looks like, I'm not quite sure. It could be either from this point of view.
The back of his knee, is that ACL?
I mean, I think so. That can be part of it. Looks like he might have just cramped up. A little Charlie horse, maybe.
See, I've watched too much pro sports. I just go worst case scenario right away.
Yeah, straight to ACLs. Crazy. If you're holding the front of your knee, I know it would be meniscus or something, but he's going to get helped up here. Seems to be all right. Maybe he just cramped up momentarily.
For the clock to be stopped, but it hasn't. Yeah, he seems fine. He seemed to be writhing in pain though when he went down first.
Now on that far side, side's battling for it to get back underway.
Gets it. Very well done there by Dylan Sides.
Then it'll be a throw in for the Pioneers. Barranco coming out of nowhere off the head.
Barranco's hurt again, down on the ground.
Like I said,
for a goal kick.
He spent a lot of time on that pitch just writhing in pain.
It looks like we have 5 players waiting to get in for the Red Hawks. Looks like Clavijo, Martinez, Garcia.
Just all the starters are waiting to get back in for the final 26 minutes and 35 seconds of this match.
You wonder if it's just a new thing every time, or every time he's going down, he's just feeling that same thing.
My guess is after that collision earlier with the heads, even if they ran some sort of concussion protocol on him, might have been bothering him a little bit still.
Potentially.
Not everything always shows up when you do that immediately. And even if it's just like a minor head injury, not necessarily a concussion, could still be some sort of effect on him here in this game, especially under these bright, hot conditions. You just have to wonder what exactly it is, and we won't get an injury report during the game, unfortunately, but hopefully Barranco's all right.
Higher, buddy, we're hearing. For Denoncourt asking Jake Boyd to get up higher.
There's that high press from PUC. Simpson will have to work it back. Trelise handles it. He'll kick it away.
That goes
with that
forward.
Far side wing.
And here we have looks like a quintuple substitution for Simpson as they try and push for the win here with 25 minutes remaining.
Yeah, just a slew of subs for Simpson. Some fresh legs back in there. Trying to climb back into a lead. And again, get their first win of the year. They've tied and lost all of their games. Tied or lost all of their games. They're 0-6. And then in scrimmages, obviously not counting toward anything. Adrian Martinez battling for it here, trying to get around
Martinez wins
Boyd.
that cleanly.
Wins it, moves it back toward the 25 of Ramirez. Ramirez sending it toward goal, lofts it high, going in for the header, but it's just a little bit too high, and the keeper, Tovmasian, was able to handle it cleanly. Right. Now a breakaway here.
Denoncourt has it here in the middle.
Denoncourt centers it right for the 9 of Asensio. For the Red Hawks, get it right back. Martinez will take it up the field on this near side. He'll send it in for the 10 of Jonathan Garcia on the outside, 1-on-2 plus the goalie. Gets it past the goalie and into the net. Jonathan Garcia with the goal. And just like that, the starters sub back in, and Simpson regains the lead. They're up 2-1.
Just a brilliant play there. Really good ball by Martinez. Looked to be going a little long, and Garcia Virgin just controlled that amazingly. Got up forward and prods that in the back of the net. A brilliant goal there by Simpson Red Hawks.
In the 2-on-1 plus the goalie. What a job by Jonathan Garcia Virgin. And got it, snuck it past the lengthy reach of Tovmasian as well. That's a tall guy out there.
Yeah.
Trelise is 6'1", at least listed on the roster at 6'1", and Tovmasian, the other keeper,
6'4".
At least a couple of inches taller. Might be 6'4". So that's a wingspan of, around 6'4" plus if you're leaping to one side or the other. So that's a really hard thing to do, to sneak the ball past that wingspan and into the back of the net, which is exactly what Jonathan Garcia-Virgin did. Now bobbing and weaving here with the footwork is Cavan, but
hands on him there by Garcia-Virgin. Is the referee going to walk over and give a card again, or no? We don't know. He's just getting them ready.
Yeah, just make sure the ball's spotted correctly, it looks like. Now a chance to tie it up here for Cavan as he sends it toward that far side. Everyone crashing the boards, but
the head goes way down, but the ball's down even further. But it's going to be called out for a corner to PUC.
And another try here. This is the 5th corner kick for PUC. Simpson has 1 on the day.
Simpson also have 2 shots, 2 goals, which is
100% shooting.
Pretty good, yeah.
Shooting percentage.
We saw in the girls' game, was it 20 shots? 20 shots?
Yeah, 20 shots, and I believe 12 of them were on goal in the women's game, and now complete opposite.
I do think there's something to be said, like we said at the beginning of the game, just slowing the game down and being patient.
Now taking up the pitch here on Q. Ramirez, working quick, sending it toward a leading pass of Jonathan Virgin again, who gets through it, 1-on-2 again, but it's taken away and sent out of bounds by the 5 of Ezekiel Gomez, not taking a chance at all there.
The player, Jack Boyd, is hurt. Seems to be just grabbing his back, and he's a left back, so him being all the way up here hurt.
And 4 of the 13 shots for PUC have been on goal. For the Redhawks, 2 of 2 and 2 goals to show for it.
Yeah.
Now it will be a throw in. The 25 of Lazaro Ramirez from Bakersfield, California, and Stockdale High School. Down from the Central Valley. He'll be making the throw in. Looking for Garcia, who's inside that box. He has some help from Martinez as well, coming in as they crowd that corner. Martinez with it, throws on the brakes, maintains it.
Very good with the play there.
Quick little pass play.
Alan Gonzalez.
To Gonzalez as Simpson will center it, work it back where Curtin will take it and send it to that far side wing.
Yeah, just that patience is paying off for them now. Just not in a rush. Now that PUC just intercepts that ball, but the referee calling a free kick here.
There's 22 minutes of clock to work with for PUC to climb back into this one and tie it up. Simpson just needs to survive another 21 plus minutes. Again, the conference opener here at home at the Reading Soccer Park. This is Jacob Green joined by Ryan Gavin. It's great to have you with us here for this Sunday matinee following the women's game that the women's soccer team won by a score of 1-0 and a 20-shot effort, 12 of which were on goal. But here in this game, complete opposite story.
Right there. Couldn't see that with the canopy above us.
And just a little thing to keep us in the shade. Now the 6 of Zavala tries for it, but blocked by a Red Hawk. That's happened 2 or 3 times now today. Very strong kicks as this one comes in from deep, goes over the head of Asensio, now to the near side wing.
Passed back without really any eyes on it.
A little chip shot will be sent up the pitch. Or it will be little foot race goes off of number 16, Nathan Liberato. Great moves there from the 14 of PUC, Dominic Cavan. Little
very good
backward passes. We get a minute hydration break here. So we'll pause as well. Little break in the action. We'll be back in about 1 minute. This is Jacob Green and Ryan Gavin on the Red Hawk Sports Network.
You can go anywhere and get a degree, but where are you going to get the degree and have a little bit of a more meaningful impact in your life?
Everyone's like so outgoing and wants to know each other and wants to get together and hang out.
There's so much to do. You can go hike or you can go down to the lake.
Never been fishing before, did it up here. Snowboarding, I mean, everything I've done with this community and the people has just been super fun.
The professors actually know your name. It's awesome. They want people to be here and they want people to succeed.
You're never alone. Like, there's always resources and people to help you.
This will bring power into this.
Something that made me want to come to Simpson was hearing about how people have grown their faith with God.
There's so much the school has to offer, whether that be like spiritually, academically, sports. Like, it's just good all around, and it's great people, great mentors, great professors, coaches, you name it.
Experience,
learn, grow,
and impact
at Simpson University.
Hello fans, and welcome back to the Reading Soccer Park here in Reading, California. I'm Jacob Green, joined here by Ryan Gavin. It's great to have you with us here for the final 20 minutes or so of this match between the Simpson University Redhawks and the Pacific Union Pioneers, making the 4-hour drive up all the way from Angwin, California, in the north, just north of the North Bay, rather. Simpson up by a score of 2-1. And a two-shot effort. Both shots on goal and both shots finding the net for Simpson. Not a high volume of shots, but somehow, some way, 2 of 2.
Efficiency is high.
They've been taking good quality shots, and it's paid off. 18 minutes remain here in this match. Great play there from Nicholas Martinez, who broke away and able to corral it, sends it back toward midfield. Now a leading pass for Jonathan Virgin, but it's going to be sent back by the 3 of Orochi for PUC, back to the goalie, Tovmasian. Now Dean in court gives it up to Hydra.
Martinez hurt something there.
He's limping around.
I wonder if that's a hamstring.
And could be possibly cramping up as well. But you have to imagine.
I think he lunged for the ball, and I think he might have pulled his hamstring slightly.
Definitely.
Which means game over for him.
Yeah, not something you can really play through. Not able to kick it into high gear in that situation. So PUC will get yet another corner. Their 6th corner of the game, or just a free kick. That is going to be a corner. The 6th corner of the game for the Pioneers.
Oh, it's not a corner. I think it's an offside call. No, it wouldn't be an offside call. It's a free kick.
Oh, yeah, it will be a free kick just to the right of that. I should say to the right from our view of the corner. It's another foul on Simpson. It's sent up toward the goal. Just a bit wide and blocked. There, that was the try from Dean in court. Now it's sent back toward the middle. Surrounded by red jerseys is the 6 of Zabala. Looking for a little bit of space, has nothing. Now Esteban Pedro is going to chase it toward this near side, where Adrian Martinez is going to contest it before it's given up toward the 6 of Zabala, who turns. Now looking to put it in goal, but blocked again. It's headed up back toward midfield, where Orochi will send it toward that far side toward Gomez. PUC will slow it down a little bit, try and set something up again, work from the back. Here at midfield, they send it toward this near side. Dean in court, dancing with it. Sends it up to Zabala. Zabala on the turn, trying to cross it, but Martinez with the steal, trying to get around. He's shoved by the 23 of Pedra, and some grabbing going on from Martinez will award the Pioneers a free kick.
Bit of a funny one there. He seemed like he got pushed off and then just kind of latched onto his arm. Martinez seems to be walking okay now, though. No limping anymore. But maybe feels a little slower, so grabbing onto people, but I don't know.
I could not tell you. This one sent toward high up above the post. It's going to be taken away by Clavijo, who took it. Now Martinez battling. Again, trying to outrun that hamstring. Seems to be just okay. He throws on the brakes, passes it up the pitch, but it's stolen by Dylan Thomas. Martinez working it up the pitch on this near side, getting out of the defensive zone of the Redhawks. And Trelice was ready to leap for that when it was sent on target, but then it was headed away before Clavijo got to it and took it out of the box himself and passed it up to Martinez. Now another try here. Orochi is Pioneers are going to try and crash the boards and send it in toward that box. Some short, quick passes from the Pioneers. Now the Redhawks playing a little bit of a 5-4-1 with only striker Jonathan Garcia Virgin. Trelice is going to send it up the pitch, headed down by PUC. Now on that far side, just outside the box, sent in with the left foot. Blocked again by the Redhawks before Trelice diving to his left smothers it.
Go out for corner though.
Now here comes another corner for Pioneers. The 6th corner, and they also have 16 shots on goal. And they are leading that shots department. Sorry, 16 shots rather, 4 of them on goal. So a quarter of their shots have been on goal. Compared to Simpson's 2 shots, both of which were on goal and in the back of the net. Can't stress that stat enough. 2 for 2 in that department. So we get a sub for PUC, 6 for 23.
And a couple of substitutions here. Soldana Sonora coming in.
Now PUC with another try here. They're going to send it toward that back post. Long arcing, but it goes over the head of Boyd.
The striker, Garcia Virgin, heading that away.
Now thwarted again by PUC on the pass up the pitch, but then goes off of a 16. Nathan Liberato, and PUC gets it right back. They'll work it from this back end, the defensive line at midfield. Jorge Saldana, the lone striker. Now on that far side, PUC contested as it goes out of bounds. And it will be a goal kick for Trelice. And Barranca looks to be checking back in with 12:17 left.
Must be okay then.
Which is a good sign. That's a huge piece defensively. Very quick player, able to climb the ladder, get the head on it. Martinez calling for the ball from Trelice. Trelice getting ready to send it away from the keeper's box. He'll send it in toward midfield, a little chip shot toward Martinez. But it's played off the head of Orochi. Now goes over the head of a couple of Pioneers now. Little pick from Asensio toward the corner, double team. Some pushing and shoving going on. That shove coming in from Ramirez.
Free kick,
That should be a free kick.
Not the good place to give away a free kick right here, but
that's the second free kick in that area in the last 4 minutes. With the free kick is Zavala yet again. The Redhawks and Pioneers looking to crash the boards. Trelice directing traffic. Now it's sent toward the back post. Little curve punched out by Trelice. And it'll be another corner kick.
Trelice seemed a little winded there on that play.
Surprised he punched it out instead of just holding on to it, but he's going to go down now, grabbing his calf. Not sure what happened there with Trelice. Might have landed on someone's foot. He's down on the ground, wanting play to be stopped. That will stop the clock. Not sure what happened there. Maybe some pushing and shoving going on. Trelice still sitting down on the ground. Didn't look like he was cramping up at all. He was just got hurt. He's kind of limping around. It's actually a yellow card on Trelice. Some more pushing and shoving going on between 24 of Dylan Thomas and Trelice.
Well, Trellis just pushed his own player. That's
Trellis
also worth saying.
bats it around again.
He just pushed Barranco.
And I don't know if that was intentional or not. I think he just might have felt
Definitely
someone right there, but
I think it was.
not quite sure.
But,
Yeah, discourse
but
is.
that's, I mean, yeah, there's little arguments that happen, and there's nothing wrong with that. Probably just tell them to get on with the game.
Yeah, some discord on the team is not something you want. Here's another corner for PUC, sent in, goes toward the back post. Now Martinez heads it up. Handful of players battling for it there. And Dylan Thomas with it, felt the pressure from the three of Alan Gonzalez, had to give it up toward midfield before this one sent in. Long range try, won't go, goes wide to the 6 of Zablo, sends it in toward the back post and goes off of the foot of Barranco, coming in right into the net. Trellis had nowhere to go. The game's tied yet again. An unfortunate series of events. It's the same story yet again for this Red Hawk soccer team.
Wow, yeah.
There's also a PUC player down on the play, wide of the net. It looked like it went off the foot of Barranco. And now offside's being called, so that goal will be wiped, I believe. That is.
Well, it was an own goal. Although I guess it was probably an offside on the initial run by number 6, I think, Zabala, the ball.
And yeah, as you said, Ryan, had to be on that initial run. We're just inside of 10 minutes left to play, 9:59 on that clock. So I think, well, we'll see what the call is here. There's not exactly sure. The trainers are checking out the PUC player down on the play. And it will count, so we're all knotted up at 2.
I wonder what happened there. Linesman, maybe, I don't know.
Now Simpson will, again, have to get very aggressive with it, try and score, not get caught in transition.
Right.
Barranco on that far side going to send it up the pitch. It's intercepted by Boyd. Now PUC on the turn, leading pass. Micaiah Curtin able to get to it and poke it away. Sends it up the pitch to Martinez. Martinez got to keep it in bounds. Now working this near side wing. Tripped up. He landed on the ball. Stripped of it by Cavan. Martinez is down on the ground. Cavan works it up the pitch. Red Hawks are down a player.
Playing on the ball, but he seems to be.
Martinez finally getting up. He's going to limp. Can't put all of his weight on it. He's going to sit back down.
Yeah,
Play
I think it's
still going on. Yeah, it has to be something in the hip because he stood on that ball. All of his weight was on his left foot at one point. And now tripped up inside the box by Curtin. No call. Red Hawks are going to take it out. Martinez calling for it. Slide tackle coming in from Cavan. Pioneers back with it. Now a try will go wide right, and it will be a goal kick for Trellis.
Yeah.
Hard kick from Dylan Thomas goes wide, and now we'll finally get a break in the action after a couple of Red Hawks are limping around, including Martinez.
I wonder if he didn't call that because he didn't call the one here, but it seems like it's getting a little antsy, this game.
And we talked about it, I believe it was in the women's game, just keeping the game in control and maintaining your authority if you're a referee. And if they don't keep it under control, it's going to be out of hand quickly. Now here's Gonzalez on the breakaway, sending it in toward the box, but
that was just
intercepted by the Pioneers.
That was not a great shot there now by, I think it was Gonzalez weaving his way through and just kind of feeling confident taking the shot.
Now looking to cross, slide tackle coming in, will keep it in bounds, cross comes in, header missed. Just couldn't quite get to it. Now Martinez battling for it along with the 14 of Cavan. Cavan's going to take it up the pitch on the breakaway. Throwing on the brakes is Ramirez, who will get it, give it back to Martinez in this middle third. Who's going to send it up the pitch. It's going to stay in bounds just barely for Sonora to handle it. Couple of moves, couple of jukes inside that 18. Now sends it toward the 7 of Martinez. It's going to go wide left.
Wow, he tried it there, but yeah, just not, maybe caught in between two minds there, thinking of the cross, thinking of the shot, but yeah, we got some players hurt. That was a very tiring spell of play there, going end-to-end stuff there.
Yeah, tell me about it. I felt like I was freestyle rapping there for a second.
You're locked in, Jacob.
Flashes me back to calling basketball last year. 7:15 left to play as we have a couple of players down, but now one of the Redhawks being helped out by a 25, Miguel Garcia of PUC. Looks like he has a cramp. Martinez gives him a little high five. Again, breaking the action. It's the 16 of Nathan Liberato, who looked like he was cramping up. Martinez hoping to stretch out his fellow Red Hawk.
Looks like Kevin. No, this ball is just going way forward.
Goes over the heads of both players contesting for it. Now Curtin with the pressure before it's kicked away by Galvez. Now up the pitch. Here we go on the breakaway, looking to cross, leading pass, poked away by the 5 of Ezekiel Gomez.
You wonder if he could have gone himself there.
That's what I was thinking he was going to do.
Yeah.
Get around, show off the wheels.
I wonder if he maybe lacks a bit of a left foot there, so he, instead of cutting it on his right, he tried to pass it to Soldano. But
and Esteban Pedro is now checked in for Dylan Thomas.
Yeah, whoever, if a team gets the winner here, whoever it is going to absolutely go ballistic.
Very highly emotional game, highly entertaining game as well. Just outside of 6 minutes left to play. Here's the corner try from the Redhawks. It's a little bit low, and it's poked away by Orochi.
Finds Gonzalez, who does a good job running back there.
Now Garibay sends it to
the right
this
side. A very good ball there to
Ramirez on this near side. Gives it up to Garcia Virgin. Now gets around a couple of defenders, sends it in toward the goal, but the slide tackle coming in from...
He was through there. He was clean through with 2 guys there.
Now down on the ground, back behind the goal is...
Jonathan Virgin.
Everyone's slipping up, cramping up, or just down on the pitch. It will be another corner. Jonathan Virgin also cramping up. Everyone seems to be cramping up. There's a couple other players also stretching their legs out. Again, it's a hot one, but almost a deceptive hot one. We're nearing 90 degrees. Jonathan Virgin is going to
leave the field, it seems.
Dylan Sides will come in for him. Now far side, Martinez corrals it. Pressured by...
Now Galvez is down in the box.
The pressure coming for PUC. Still the Redhawks ball thrown by Martinez here. Some aches and pains on both sides. Now Martinez sends it in toward the back post. It's going to go just wide. What a catch from Tavmasyan, making his way out of the box and looking like a wide receiver out there. Great ball control from Nicholas Martinez before it's sent back deep into the attacking zone for PUC. Curtin with the high kick. Almost got taken out by a 6 of Edwin Zabala. And it will be a free kick for...
Oh, handball maybe? I think he was scared of the high foot and kind of threw his hand up.
Yeah.
Caught the ball there.
Curtin was looking for the ball control, and going for the header was Edwin Zabala rather.
That ball's...
Now on the far side, making his way down the pitch are the Pioneers. Pressure from the Redhawks, and the save by Trelease, moving to his right.
If that was a shot attempt, it was a weak one. I wonder if it was a shot attempt or
from very far out, as this one was intended for Dylan Sides, the lone striker in this 5-4-1.
Kind of switched up how they're playing here, it seems.
With Jonathan Virgin checking out as well for Dylan Sides after the injury or the cramping up, not quite sure exactly. But Jacopo Trelease with the great save, moving to his right. PUC trying to apply the pressure again just outside of 3 minutes remaining. Great moves from Zabala. Gets around the defense before he's tripped up. No whistle being blown. Some turning and shouting going on from the crowd back here. Still down on the play is Zabala. It's a power play here. Now getting taken out is Martinez by Cavan. It's going to be a throw-in for PUC. Martinez just dumps the ball back behind him in frustration. The player still down is Edwin Zabala, and now play finally being stopped with 2:42 left.
That was definitely a foul. That was a dirty foul there, actually. Dirty tackle on Zabala, but the referee just waved it off as if nothing happened. But, I mean, that's an incredible call, I must say.
Yeah, but then the makeup no call, or I have to assume it was. It's just the second time we've seen that, when the 14 of Dominic Cavan came in and had the slide tackle on Martinez, basically took him out. Well, did take him out, but
the referee there was just very far away from that play, so I guess he maybe thought the way the ball rolled or something it was. But
now Dylan Thomas working outside the 18, contested by Sides. He's going to have to pass it back. All knotted up at 2-2 with under 2.5 left to play. Martinez with some pressure there as it's sent in toward Barranco, who's going to boot it away. Now a little bit of pressure from the Redhawks, but PUC maintaining possession. Martinez controls it. Now he's going to look to take it up the pitch, gives it to Sides. Sides in the middle. He's going to work it from the back, trying to work slow. Trying to get the turn there was Clavijo. He gets taken out. That should be a...
Martinez was through. He was wanting the ball back from Sides after he passed it.
It'll be a free kick. The 6 of Edwin Zabala walks the ball over. And now Simpson trying to work quick with 1.5 minutes remaining. 1-on-2, goes off of the Pioneers' number 10. Martinez gives it up to Ramirez for the throw-in. Simpson in the attacking zone with just over a minute remaining. They need to keep the pressure on. Controlled there, goes to Sides. Now up right in the middle is Saldana before it gets given back up to the top of Garibay, sent in. Barranco on the flank, right around, looking to turn and cross.
Perfect ball almost.
Now it gets sent in, taken away by PUC. They'll send it back toward midfield where Garibay corrals it. Barranco, slide tackle, maintains possession, sends it back in. Pressure coming from PUC defensively. Sides on the far side wing. Looking, nothing there, gives it up to Garibay. And it's stripped of by Dominic Cavan. A little bit of grabbing going on. Free kick. We'll see what the call is there. 45 seconds remaining. All knotted up at 2-2 here in the conference home opener for the Redhawks. Both teams really want this one bad. Now kicking it away after the yellow card from Jorge Saldana will be Tav Messian, the keeper, sending it deep into the attacking zone for the Pioneers. They have 40 seconds left to work with as the clock restarts. Counting down, sent toward the far side wing. Barranco over to contest it, put some pressure on, along with the 3 of Alan Gonzalez. Now in the corner, and it will be a goal kick for Trelease.
Simpson will have to go now, so they want to go quick.
Work quick. And they're just going to work slow. They're going to keep it in their attacking third. They don't want to give up the ball and give up the game. All knotted up at 2-2. So we hit just around 10 seconds remaining. Now Simpson will send it in deep toward midfield. Dylan Sides on the breakaway. It's going to go through him, trying to avoid the offsides. But the Pioneers will intercept it, give it right back. One last ditch effort here from Cavan. Will go wide of the net. And things will end in a 2-2 tie. Simpson still has not been able to get the first win of the year, but they stay out of the loss column. The final score here from the Reading Soccer Park is Simpson 2 and the Pioneers 2.
I mean, what can you say? They kind of invited pressure. You know, you were asking if they were going to come out pressurizing the ball. And, I mean, they kind of invited pressure at 1-0 down. 1-0 up, sorry. And then they, you know, you get the goal against, which happens. And then they came back brilliantly with that emphatic goal. And then just kind of, I don't know. I don't know if it was PUC kind of getting to them, kind of playing like, not dirty per se, but just kind of, you know, nagging at them, and then getting that goal. And, you know, an own goal it was as well. So Barranco obviously incredibly disappointed with that. And then we, I mean, that's the game, 2-2. Conference opener. It's a team that Simpson has beaten 9 out of the last 13 times, but the other 4 times it was a loss or a draw, so it's just going to add to that column. Yeah, they won't be happy with that. I think there were some fitness issues. Like, a lot of players were going down injured, were going down cramping and stuff, so you know, that's definitely something to look out for. I wonder whether they're being overworked, you know, whatever it is, but
yeah, just a lot of questions remain.
Yeah.
I think for this soccer team, as they again still hunting down their first win of the season, and that first win, when it does come, will be that much sweeter after they have worked very hard to try and stay within every ball game possible. But the women walk away with the win today. The men walk away with the draw. And for Jacob Green and Ryan Gavin with Red Hawk Sports Network, thanks for tuning in. It's been a great couple of days for me on the call. And yeah, for everyone here with Simpson University Athletics, we'll be back, I believe, next weekend. I could be wrong about that, but look to our socials for all the times and everything. We'll be back on the air for those home games. And, well, final sign-off of the weekend for me and also for you, Ryan. Pleasure, as always, calling the game with you. A couple of games today slated, and, I mean, lots of hours of soccer watched and called.
a long but fun day.
Very long but fun day. And we'll be back on the call the next time soccer's at home. This is Jacob Green and Ryan Gavin saying thanks for listening, and have a great Sunday.
You're tuned into Simpson University's Red Hawks